not changing our pants, but we're going to give you so much inspiration on the same pair of pants. And I want to mention that they're not black. They're not black. You can wear non-black pants.
They're not black because they're brown.
They're chocolate.
They're
Chocolate brownie fudge colour.
But it goes out black, yeah.
I actually love it with black.
Black and
It's
brown.
my favourite way.
Look, it's a very classic look. You can be anybody and wear it and have a look. It just says, I've got taste.
Says I've got
style.
taste and
I get out of
money.
bed like this, yep, and I've got money. That's what it says.
You look rich. You look like a boss, which you are. You are a boss. And you look European, which you are. Might just be her. Sorry.
Straight off.
Could just be her.
The
Might be her.
one catwalk.
Yes, yes, yes. Now you're behind the scenes at the catwalk. Yeah, no, it looks really good.
Oh, I love it. I love it, especially my hair like this. I'm behind the scenes.
Oh, you've got some good. So I don't know if I should mention, she's got some greys showing.
No, yeah, I know. I haven't. No,
Oh,
never.
sorry.
I've got to get my hairdresser to dye it on
Oh.
Friday. I thought I'd try it, but you know what?
It does suit you though. It does suit you when it's slick.
When it's slick, yeah, but you know, grey hair is not slick. It's just, it's not nice.
Isn't it?
No, grey hair on me is not nice.
Some people's is though. Some people's grey hair is beautiful. It's just
Some
nice.
people blow me away.
Yeah.
But I am definitely not blown away.
Well, you can't have everything.
Can't have
okay?
everything. That's
Yeah,
right. Can't
that's
have everything. I'm a boss. That's enough. Yeah,
It's enough.
That's all
It's a
I
good
get.
outfit. You've got good outfits.
That's all I get. I get a good outfit. Yeah, and I love it. Look, this is tencel cami. Goes with everything. Add your chains. Goes with everything. Siska blazer. Goes with everything. What can I say?
Culottes.
I'm starting to sound boring, but the culotte goes also with everything. We're going to show you. I've added my cowboy boots. Don't you love the fact in my platforms?
I actually love the cowboy boots with this outfit. Looks awesome.
They look, actually, they look
Unexpected.
good. They look good with so many things. It just gives me a bit of an edge.
Yeah.
And then, of course, because of that person, I've added the belt. And let me tell you about this belt. Normally I think, I prefer a classic belt because I've got all my stuff going on.
That is classic.
It is classic, but what I was going to say about it is the fact that it's making me feel like it's holding my tummy in.
That's a gut buster.
A gut buster, that's it, have a look. You know how some people think, whatever you do, don't accentuate your tummy because you've got an apple shape, for example. But have a look at this.
It's
No,
a
I'm
myth.
going to slim you down. That's a myth.
It's
Oh,
actually a myth.
it's a myth. Because look at this. It's all this, it's smoke
Yeah.
and mirrors. This
Yeah.
is what you've got to do. Siska, nice buckle just there, and you're done. But anyway, talking
Yeah.
about the clock, which we weren't talking about, has belt loops, but I haven't used them, but you can use them. I mean, if I was anywhere else, I would be using it. Baggy leg, they are a wee bit cropped, they're ankle length on anyone else, so you can show off your boots, which is a much nicer look. I feel mine are a bit hidden, do you?
Yeah, same. But
Yeah,
I'm 5'2",
you
Faye's 5'. So check
Yeah,
out
so they're shorties.
our
Yeah.
models on our website. Will show you the average length.
Yeah, and they're great, and just put on any boot with that looks sensational, even sneakers, it looks really good.
Yeah, I love that.
Super comfy because it's stretchy. Gee, what else can I say about it?
They're great.
Easy care.
Mm.
They're furry inside, so they're warm. Wow, I think I've nailed everything now. Ready for my next outfit?
You're ready.
Mm.
You're ready. All right, now my tip on how I'm going to wear these pants is about a pop of colour. They are our fine knit turtlenecks, something. It also comes in a crew neck, different colours of course. It's 4 colours in this shape, 4 colours in the crew neck shape. So pick one that really suits you. I think it can really add some life to your complexion. Then I've popped on one of our brown check. I think they're called oversized blazer. It could be called boyfriend blazer. I don't know. We've gone between the two. And as you know, I love this dome belt. Also available in gold. I've grabbed it silver because that's what's here. But if you want to really spice it up, then do a double belt. We've got we do sell them in packs, so if you'll see them on the website if you go into the accessories area. But you can also do a single look. And again, this kind of gives you that sort of Western inspired. Like Faye had the cowboy boots on. But this is without the cowboy boot, but still very Western inspired. Then I've just got a pointed tight boot. It is ankle length, but it just sort of creates a really beautiful silhouette because the ankle of the boot is fitted. So you show off this beautiful slim ankle and then you've got that wide leg pant. And I think that's always such a great way to balance something that does have a bit of volume at the hem. That is my look.
I love it. You know, I love the fact that I didn't go for the cowboy belt with the cowboy boots. I
No,
think
that's
that's kind of like really,
Yeah.
you know, clever. It's clever dressing because when it's unexpected, people just think you know more.
Yes.
And they just think you're a smarty.
You want the hint.
Yeah, you just want the hint,
Yes.
the nod. You know what I mean? The nod. If you go full on everything, well,
Well, you do
It's
you.
still good. You do you. Hang on. Yeah, I was just thinking it could still look really good.
Yeah.
Watch what I say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you just want a hint,
You just want to hint.
Just
It's good to
have a
have
hint.
hint. Yeah.
I just want to answer some questions. We are
Sure.
wearing the smallest size available in everything
In
we're
everything.
wearing. So I'm wearing a small in the jumper. That's the smallest size available. We're both wearing an 8 in the culotte. They're very stretchy. They are the same fit as all the other culottes, but just keep in mind the fabric is a little bit different. So it might feel different, but it's not. Sorry, I'm just fixing up TikTok here because it's.
Yeah, it's very stretchy, so you'll feel more comfortable, but don't change size of whatever
No.
you've gone for before in this pant. Stick to it because I think it's a good fit.
And I feel that the waist on these pants, there are belt loops so you can cinch it, but it's not overly tight. Like I've got a lot of room and I've used the belt to just draw it in a bit. They're not falling down or anything. They're comfortable to wear, but it doesn't dig in, which is important.
Yeah, I find with this, I find with this pant as well, you can actually wear a little bit lower than your waist, and the crutch line being a little bit lower doesn't actually show because it's a wide leg culotte. Like I've pulled it down just to get the extra length that I wanted, and that's what it looks like, you know. So number 2 new release is this shirt, which is we called it miracle shirt before, but we were wrong. It's actually blogger with a bit of trim. I'll show you later. I have to take my jumper off to show you that. But I love it with this jumper, just like this. I think that's pretty cool. Love it hanging down the back. I actually loved it even out when I'm a shorty. I think I look better showing this button and just have that buckle there. It's nice, yeah?
Yeah, I love
great
that.
look. It's a great look. I could stop there, but I've actually got a coat to throw on, and I'll pop it on just so you can see. I don't know if it's going to look. It's going to look fantastic, and if it's cold, you're going to do it anyway.
And that
looks
coat,
great even without it.
that coat's a size 14 as well. I don't think we've got small sizes, so just keep that in mind.
We haven't got small sizes, but I'm going to put on this because you wore it once and it looked fantastic.
Yeah, I love it.
So I'm going to do the same.
It's really bold and poppy, and it goes with anything.
Yeah,
And when
the
you're
colour.
cold, you want to look cool, right? You want to be warm, but you still want to look cool.
See, look at that. Actually, that's a 14. It looks great. Looks absolutely great.
It's probably more the length because
Yes.
it's longer, being 14 and face short, so I'm sure it'll be further from the ground on those.
So, you know, you can be any size. If I'm an 8 and I've got a 14 on, hey, you can be anything under this. And this looks rather cool too.
Yeah.
Like, I like it. Okay,
I
I'll
love
pop
that.
this off and just do one more thing. And I probably should do it now. I should have done it in the last outfit. I'm so sorry I forgot about it. I'm going to share my new bag.
Oh yeah, nice.
Because I think this looks fantastic with this outfit.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that's
Oh,
completing the
yeah.
look.
This is the finished look. It looks sensational. So these, you know, there are a number of bags that are trending, but this is good. And I said to Lauren, I love the fact that it's big enough to fit everything in today. I didn't have to have my carry bag at all. And that's nice. And that's a beautiful chocolate brown. I chose chocolate brown because I think it'll go with everything this season. And it doesn't matter what you wear. It'll look fantastic, but actually looks amazing with what I've got on today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Okay.
Bag is no brand, so sorry, you can't
Sorry,
get
I
it. But
can't
just
tell you, but I think you'll find something like that somewhere.
yeah, they'll be everywhere. It was one of the biggest trends that we saw in China, so it was, you know, it'll be in abundance. All right, so I have on another one of our new shirts. This is called the Charlie shirt. Now, there's a lot of ways you can wear this. I'm loving this vibe as like almost tonal, but not in an obvious way. So I've gone with like it's kind of like a mocha beige kind of caramel colour. I've kept my belt. I love that it's very tonal but very different. Now what I've done is I've gone button to the neck and I've wrapped my shirt around. I'll show you pre-wrapped in a sec. And then I've just done it in a knot at the back. There is also a tiny little button there. I like it really tight like this, but if you prefer, you can just do up the little button. It just depends on your body shape. Where is it? Anyway, there's a button and buttonhole somewhere, so you can just do that if you want, and it'll sit there. This is the shirt under, which also is really cool. I've got to say, it's got these really great side splits, so if you want to just
Stunning
even
colour.
do up to there, like that's a vibe just in itself.
Stunning colour.
And I have a little bit of a peekaboo skin that I know most people wouldn't.
Oh, I think that's mine. I've got my name on that.
I think that's awesome. Or of course, you can do, whoops, your normal quarter tuck as well. So many different
It's one of
ways.
those beautiful silky fabrics that moulds to your body, you know, makes it easy to wear, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
And did we notice the double button, or did I miss that?
Oh, yep.
And double button, so you can really make it more precise to where you want to wear it.
So there's two buttons close by. I'll do up this one so you can see. So if you want to have it a little bit lower, you can undo that button, or you can have a little bit more coverage. So if you're, you know, if you don't want to show any cleavage at all, you can double button, otherwise you can just do the single button. So play around with that. And then I thought, okay, I'm just going to add a jumper, just in case you want to do a bit of layering. I believe my
You
colours
know how I
out.
like to wear that? Actually opened at the front, and that way you can get that space at the bottom.
Yeah, I would love to open at the front, but I think I need something to hold this back.
Oh, no, what I meant was if you undo the shirt and
Oh,
open
okay,
it,
I
you get a little
gotcha.
bit- you can leave
Also,
the top one done up, but if all
Oh,
the rest
okay.
are done, I think you get more of an open front, which kind of looks cool. And it's easy to do, then you don't have to worry so much. I think I'll wear it like that. That's
oh, like that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
like that.
yeah, that's
So then
cool.
you get that,
Yeah.
that extra vertical line there.
And look, this concept really in particular suits taller people, I think, rather than shorter people. So if it looks good on me, let me tell you, it's going to look amazing on you.
You look amazing on the dinner.
Amazing.
It's very pretty. I love that combo, by the way. I think that's really pretty. The brown tones, you know, sort of filtering through the whole lot, and then that beautiful original artwork pattern on the neck, which is absolutely gorgeous. That colour is so pretty.
Yeah, it's very pretty. It's
So
it is pretty.
So I didn't show off my shirt before. I was going to put on the wrap, but I might leave this one on now. So you can see that that creates a beautiful slimline neck on this blogger. Pretty awesome, hey?
Yeah, it's
With
gorgeous.
that, with that bit of piping. I'll come up close so you can see. Extra bit of piping. And I usually flip mine back a little bit because I like it like that. And now I'm going to do a bit of a denim look. So denim jacket over the top. I might leave the shirt out, I'm not sure yet. I'll see how I go. Because this in a way does a nod to the cowboy look as well, which I'm researching a bit today, and it's kind of like the boho.
What, the cowboy?
The cowboy is the boho.
It's the new boho.
The new boho, sorry, I should say. Okay, so I don't know how I'm going to do this. I think I'll do it. I want to put a belt. Yeah, that looks really cool. I've just got to grab a belt now. Which part am I going to grab? The classic behind the bow.
Ah.
There. Because I want to keep it simple because I've got a lot going on. And that's what you consider with, when it comes to accessories. You know, if your outfit is fairly simple and plain, you do it like this, that's when you can really go full on with chain belt and a whole lot of stuff, you know, maybe stacking your belts. But if you've already got a lot going on, just still do the same thing, but just keep it simple. How does that look? Am I going over too far now? I kind of like it.
No, I don't think it's too far at all. I think the denim
Cool,
jacket actually kind of tones
Tones the whole
it
thing
down. Yeah,
I always
yeah.
say that about denim. I think it's a great way to tone the outfit down. But you know what? We're working on bringing it up, so it's a really stylish jacket, which I really love.
But you can equally do, like, if denim jackets aren't your thing, you know, a blazer would look just as amazing, really.
Oh, absolutely. I'll just do this up because I want to keep it simple. And you can even tuck. Actually, you could even tuck the front. Maybe I'll show you like this first.
I do like that though,
Because I'm a
because
shorty.
and because you've defined your waist, you're
Yeah.
seeing that definition on the
That's
waist.
Yeah.
No, I think that's super cool.
Yeah, and if you don't like that hanging down while you're, you know, when you add your jacket, you can do a bit of a front tuck. It'd be neater if you did it before you pop the jacket on. Look, that looks just as good. Still having that bit hanging out the back, don't
Yeah,
you think?
yeah, it looks good. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
No, it looks
That's
awesome. And I've gone for a bit more of a casual vibe. I've just chucked on a pair of sneakers because I think that pretty much everyone, probably 90% of the time, wears a sneaker. Am I right? I reckon I'm
Yeah,
spot on there.
right. I think you're right.
Now, this is one of our Tencel items. You guys know that Tencel is an absolutely beautiful fabric to wear. It's comfy, it's cozy, it's easy, it's breathable, it's all that stuff. And it's kind of just like this sloppy, slouchy jumper. So I'm getting that cool cash vibe. It's a little hoodie in a beautiful colour called Nutmeg. I'll come up close so you can see the colour difference. It's very, very tonal. So this is more, if you want the tonal look and you want to stay really close in colour, excuse my shoelaces, they're floating around everywhere. I think that's just an easy outfit. This is like a great weekender.
It's a great weekender.
It doesn't even need it. Like, of course you can add your jackets, add your blouse. You don't even need to. This looks
It looks schmick.
schmick,
Are you
schmick.
going to bother with your jacket?
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm
no,
just
no,
gonna
leave
do
it like
this.
that. By the way, ladies, all the ideas we give you, it's for all different body shapes and all different personalities. And you choose you. You know we always say you do you. And there are times when we might tie something and it's not for you. Well, you know what? The next
Don't
time you
tie it.
have a look, we're just showing you a
Yeah.
different way of wearing it,
Yeah.
which will suit you. We're making these suggestions for all types.
And like, for example, I've done a front tuck here because it's really important my legs are elongated. But if you're conscious of your tummy, you might want to do a side tuck.
That's it.
And then you just don't show off the belt. Like it's actually really, really simple. So don't
And,
get caught up on us.
and in my case, you can put the belt on the pant leg. In fact, I might just do that. What about if I show you?
Freebie.
Yeah, free, an added extra. I'm even going to wear it out.
Okay.
And I'll show you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop the belt underneath the shirt at the back, but I've got it on back the front now, so this is going to annoy me, I know. Over the shirt at the front. And pop it through there. And you'll still get a great look. And just blouse it over.
Yeah.
And that still works, and you've still got your hanging at the back, and there's no, it doesn't really matter about the waistline if that's not what you want to show off. So just another way of wearing it.
All right, guys. Thank you
That's
so
it.
much. for
Okay, bye
watching.
for now.
See you tomorrow.